So today's collective reading will be as how I started this channel, only the cards, not showing my face. And as you can see, my cat is so eager to be to be in the video. That's okay. So I actually how do you say, we start my filming, so I got one card for the first group already, and this is the card for the first group. I'll put it here, let you see it, and now I'll do the second one. So today's reading is the same. We let love, light, and wisdom enter into today's reading and guide us through. And it is like the last time. We will have 3 cards for 3 group of my tribe, my people, and so you can pick whichever card resonates with you the most. And please don't choose my cat. Hey, come here, come here, come here, come here. Yes. Okay, the second card we have is this one. So if you follow through my channel from the start, you would know each card in the back there is a sentence, and I will show it with each detailed reading. So now you just pick the card based on the picture itself. You can see? Yeah, it's better like this. Yes. So yeah, pick your card. And let's begin. So for group 1, your card in the background, the message is let your light shine. So let's see what messages would come up for you regarding to this card. First, I'll use the cat's oracle to give a bit more details on the topic or on the matter that we shall be focusing on today. Look, this one. So you have got spring, the fresh yearning of the morning, is it? Yeah, of the morning. Let's see. Okay. So the first thing come up to my mind is about new ideas that has been seeding or will be coming up from your mind, which would how can I say, which would which would be, I'm so distracted by my cat, not this cat, the other cat. Yeah, the ideas that come up which will bring you closer to your core and bringing the true form of how how do you say, how can I I'm so distracted. I'm sorry. My cat is like moving around. Yeah, let's focus. The ideas which can light up your inner world, your child self, and your true self. Let's get one more card for more details with a different deck. Okay, ignite your fire. Wow, everything's so resonated. So let me read you the book about this card. I think the message on the book shall be helpful. Hey, calm down, calm down. We have one more. It's the bottom card, showing up. Showing up. We'll put it here. So what's this card? Okay, wait. Ignite your fire. Fire is the element of passion and creativity. Now is the time to act while ideas are hot. Consider lighting candles or cooking if you have a gas stove. Activities that involve fire, even something as small as burning sage, can help channel this fairy's powers. Because this deck is a fairy deck. Okay, showing up. I guess the message is pretty, how can you say, obvious about showing up. Let's see what I can add more regarding this card. Consider ways in which you can better show up for the people you love. Especially to someone who might need you. If there is a text or email you've been meaning to send, now is the time to reach out. Alright, so it's not only about creative ideas. It also talks about ideas for relationships. Okay, so now that we have a bit of which direction this group is going, let's see if I have any guidance for this group. Any guidance regarding creative ideas? Guidance regarding creative ideas. 2 cards. Give me 2 cards. Okay. Wow. Okay then. 3 cards we have. So about this creativity, it's better if we can stay true to our child state. Be super creative and don't be afraid if your idea seems a bit how do you say, like out of the society frame, or not most of the people would do. It's okay, because every person is a unique being, and that is the gift each person possess. So be fearless in following your creative nerves. Sometimes our emotions can assist us in our creative process too. Emotions, intense emotions like rage or frustration or pain, they can actually help us diving even deeper in our creative journey. Because to me also, about about any of my art related practice, I see it as a process for me to get to know myself. And since I have to dive deeper every time into all my darkest corner of my, let's say, memories or of my past experience, a lot of them actually comes from the emotion that I mentioned. Because in a way, we can release those emotions not only by talking. We can also release it by channeling it through our creative project. So yes, all those complex of senses which you might feel is heaviness to your brain, they can actually help you to discover a bit more about yourself through art. But life is art. Through any creative ideas that you have lately discovered. Whoa, I use recovered. Interesting. Okay, so that was about. Okay, let's use another deck. So we were talking about creative ideas. Now let's see what will come up for relationships. Okay, very quick. Let's just take this two. So remember the card for showing up was saying try to brave up for yourself and send that test, or make that phone call that you have been wanting to, but you have been suppressing yourself. The first card is very, oh my goodness. Okay, so the first card is pretty straightforward. It just kind of urge you to act on it. And let's see, sometimes maybe it is difficult for us to show how much we care by wordings, because expressing oneself with language is actually very, it makes us very vulnerable. I guess the second card is suggesting if it is a bit too much for you to express through words, maybe you can consider to express your feelings through giving. So it says a gift, but I feel it doesn't have to be. It can be a gesture that can showcase what you want to express, or it can also be a gift. I mean, no harm if you would like to, because in giving a present, in giving someone something actual with your thoughts putting into it, choosing what kind of gift you would like them to receive, is also, it also says a lot on your thinking. And seems like this kind of contact in that certain relationship regarding your current situation, maybe ultimately you would like to not just to reach out, you would like to make a meeting happening for I don't know, somehow I want to say for improving this relationship, and or to redirect. But yeah, it seems it's a lot of things, this group. Wow. Good luck to you, and I wish you all the best in being brave, and yay, you can do it. Ciao. So for the second group, your card's message is: when we truly accept and love ourselves, our soul blooms. I'll put it here. I'll let you read the message too. Okay. For now, I put it here because it's like easier to read. Okay, so let's see what card will come up for you. For this group, I would like to use this deck first. My fairy deck. Fairies. Woohoo! If you don't know, I got this deck from Yorkshire in the UK. And let's see what kind of details more about your current situation we can get more info about the first card. Seems like today your focus is on self-love. Alright. So you have the card Time to Tinker. Okay, I'll read you the book. taking me a while to find that card. Donate. Okay. Oh, it's the last card in this deck. Lean into innocence and take a child's frame of mind. Embrace the idea that you can do or be anything because you have all the time in the world. Because it's true. Like the children in Neverland, there are parts of us that remain young forever. What impossible things will you believe in today? Okay. So, loving yourselves fully and not letting others' opinions detour you from what you would truly do for yourselves. I want to get one more. Okay, wow. Okay, I should. Okay, I'll take these three. You have the same card from the first group as well, but maybe the meaning is slightly different. We'll see. Okay. It's actually quite similar. If you feel guided to that first group as well, you can also go into the reading. You can read both, maybe it will help you. Remember a previous reading? Maybe you don't. So, I remember in previous reading, I kind of mentioned a bit about dreaming, and I mentioned that dreaming oftentimes reveal to us what our fear or desire lies, and I feel when we are into this spiritual journey that we are getting to know ourselves and we are learning how to love ourselves. A lot of times something might come up regarding in our growth with our dream state, and if you can remember little bit hints from your dreams, try to understand it in a sense of if your mind is trying to remind you of what kind of fear you can overcome or what kind of longing you have for yourself. And if you can focus on those hints, it will greatly facilitate you on this self-love journey. If you look close enough, it might actually be a guiding force helping you to become that version of you who is capable of loving yourself, expressing yourself, and achieving for yourself. Okay, some guidance. I'll use the book this time for you, group 2. So, if you have found, if you get inspiration on, let's say, a sudden epiphany on guidance, how you can love yourself with certain action, remember, seize the moment, act on the moment right now, the day today. Don't postpone it, because we tend to forget. And when you feel the best way to act on self-love, try to be precise on the action itself. And yes, the faster you can switch your decision from belittling yourself to loving yourself, it is actually very empowering. And sometimes we find difficulties executing those actions because we sometimes are so aware of others' feelings, or how we should act in certain ways to blend in or to make others feel better. But if it goes against our priority, which is self-love, then in the end, none of us, like us ourselves and people around us, none of us can benefit from this situation, because we can only love others from first being able to love ourselves. So if you find it difficult to make that decision out of self-love, I encourage you to be flexible on the execution, making some compromises, balancing out two parties can be a good way too. We can execute self-love not only on an extreme way of expression. We can also do so by standing on our grounds, by knowing what kind of boundaries we should have put for ourselves, and try to find that middle ground which would not offend others too much, and at the same time we also feel safe and secure, being able to protect ourselves. Yeah, I guess that's it. So yes, self-love, this is a really important everyday task. So good luck. Have a good day. I love you. Ciao. So for group 3, your message today. Oh, so the card is like this. Okay. Oh, and she is drawing a heart on her body. Okay. Dear body, you bear the traces of the life we lived I'm sorry for not being kind to you every day, but today I thank you. Ooh, it's about gratefulness and forgiveness. I love it. Okay, let's put it here. Yeah, so you are the last group, and I have been recording continuously. So now I actually feel a little bit dizzy in my mind. That's okay. I can do it. So, regarding your topic today about thankfulness, gratefulness, and forgiveness, we have again. Okay, this is also one card related to the first group, but we'll see. Ignite your fire and containing multitudes. Let's read you the book. I might read the different paragraphs. Let's see. If you've ever stared into a fire and noticed curling, undulating shapes, I'm not sure what this word means. This word, I don't know. Those were likely salamander fairies trying to send you a message. Fire is the element of passion and creativity. Okay, well, let me try to read the let's also do this one, and then I'll read the card for you, because I feel I should read on the image this time. But yeah, let's do also the other card. Allow yourself to contain multitudes. Others may try to put you in a box, but you know you are many things all at once. Like stories told about the yaksha, is this fairy? You too might be perceived differently by different people, and that's okay. Let yourself be a mystery to others as well as to yourself. Ooh, it's a really good, I feel, very resonating card to your message. Okay, so when I read about this card from the book, I can sense about forgiveness and gratefulness to our body relates a lot to our accumulative past experience, either on how do you say, on many levels or on many stages, how we perceived ourselves, and how others' comments on us affect us in many ways. And always remember and be thankful to your unique form of creation. Like, in reality, the form of how you are created, your body shape, which can change all the time. It's really subject to our mind state. But yeah, for example, the softness of your skin and the texture of your hair and if we can find beauty in our unique making, like all those elements to our uniqueness, we don't even have to compare ourselves to anyone, because there is no comparison needed when no one tree looks the same. If we can find even one tiny little detail that we can appreciate, we would slowly magnify from that one single point, slowly loving every part of our body, or every part of our mind, or every part of who we are as a special human being. And once you are able to feel those gratefulness, of you being able to exist on this world today, right at this very moment, still being alive, you would how do you say, I don't know, because I feel once you truly can allow yourself to live in the moment and be so thankful for it, you would see yourself having maybe passion growing immensely inside you, and you would find yourself getting more and more motivational. Like, how do you say, you can feel the energetic mind stirring up, and it's just so lively. Okay, so guidance, I want to take guidance. So I feel this is about your power, your uniqueness. If there are certain people surrounding you which make you feel that you are not worthy of just being you, or certain circumstances which you would feel would make you feel you're not good enough just by being yourself, always know that you have total power on who shall be surrounding you, and what kind of surroundings you allow yourself to be in. So pick the right people and the right environment at this time for yourself. I mean, because things always change, people change, everything changes. So I wouldn't say, once you make this decision, then forever they're not your friends anymore. I'm not saying like that. It's more about right at this timing, you are doing something, you're doing a decision mindfully, fully for yourself, for helping yourself into being able to express that genuine you, that true you. Maybe once this time passed and you find yourself feeling more comfortable next time meeting the same group of people or going back to an old environment, and you feel more powerful and you can overcome it, that's a really great thing to be happen. But for now, just always protect your power, realize your power, and choose your position, where, who, and which you would feel happy and safe. That's the most important for your personal growth. Yes. And remember, you don't have to seek approval from any outside circumstances. Always, the most important is for you to feel good, to approve yourself. That's the most important, because I'm sure whoever is into this reading with me, you are a genuine, kind soul, always with love and light within your heart. So you would know what kind of decision you should make to keep that fire inside you, and you would know how to make the best decision according to the highest version of you and for the best of this world. So yes, I trust you, I believe in you, and you should also trust yourself. Yes. Sometimes we people please, maybe because of how we were being raised. We have a tendency to try to make others feel comfortable first before us. And at certain point of our personal journey, we would notice certain belief which doesn't serve us achieving that grand version of ourselves. If it doesn't serve us anymore, we always have the flexibility in changing our belief system or changing our response, even our behavior. And I just said everything changes all the time. So it also applies to us, right? We also change. Basically, we can change every day if we allow ourselves to. As long as we are changing into becoming a better version of ourselves, I guess that's, that's the best we can do living in this world. Okay, so let's see. Last, just one advice, please. So yeah, your last message is similar to the second group, which is also emphasizing on acting in the moment now. So start from today, start by this very moment, to forgive yourself, free yourself from your past, and really start to be kind to yourself and love yourself, and yes, cherish yourself. And yes, I'm sure with the time passing by each day slowly, you will be so grateful and thankful that you are making these little changes every day for your being. And maybe 1 year from now, when you look back, you will be so proud of yourselves. How do you say? Being able to live as your true nature, beautiful nature, in such short amount of time. Okay, so have a good day. I love you. You are enough.